What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. A lot of Negroes love petty fucking victories, and the reason I'm making this video is because of the recent events with this Confederate flag bullshit. How now all of a sudden it's a big deal. The Confederate flag is offending black people, and let me preface this video by saying it's not all black people. I know that, but you have a certain demographic of Negroes that, you know, they love taking their fervor and their energy and gearing it towards some of the most asinine shit on the planet. And like I said, we'll take for example this fucking Confederate flag bullshit. I wanted to do a video on this earlier, but you know, I've been busy. I was stuck on the music shit for a while, as far as reviews. So I want to hit y'all with a little social video. This shit with the Confederate flag, it has been around. This flag has been around for a long ass time already, and it existed for so long that black people, I mean, you heard certain rumblings, but it wasn't to the effect of this, where, oh, we gotta ban it and this and that. And you even had some rappers brandish the flag in videos, even wearing it as jackets and shit, and it wasn't a problem. There was a video that brother David Carroll put out, talking about how black people voted for Bill Clinton back in, what was it, 92, I believe, and the campaign, one of his campaign buttons was a Confederate flag. So a lot of black people didn't have an issue with it because y'all voted for this dude. Y'all voted for this dude. I think the percentage was over 80% of black people voted for Bill Clinton. So they didn't have a problem with the Confederate flag, and majority of y'all didn't have a problem up until this fucking idiot went and shot these innocent people down in that church. Those 9 people. Dylan Roof went down, and because I think in one of his pictures he had a Confederate flag, you know, everyone was mad. Oh man, fuck this. This is racist, this and that. You know, the typical shit that you see from black people. It's the same cards being played. Oh, it's racism, it's racism, it's racism. Meanwhile, the Confederate flag has been around, and this hasn't been a gigantic, it hasn't been that big of a deal to majority of black people. It really hasn't. So now what this has done is white people have said, or legislature has said, okay, you know what? Let's give it to them. Let's get rid of this fucking flag. It's not really doing nothing for us in the first place. And all these Negroes are so happy. Oh yeah, finally shit is getting done, you know. But what y'all don't realize is you're fighting a battle that is only gonna end up biting you in the ass, because you're really impeding on people's freedom of speech, well, freedom of expression, I should say. You're really impeding on that. And our freedoms here in America, they're a double-edged sword. And a lot of y'all don't realize that. You want to be able to say what you want about other people, but people can't say what the fuck they want about you. It don't work that way. And there's gonna come a time, well, actually, that time is now, that people are gonna see your hypocrisy. People are gonna look at it and be like, look at certain things that you're doing and say, well, I don't like that, and then they're gonna lobby to get rid of that shit, and you ain't gonna like it. So with this shit being done, and no, I'm not defending any racist motherfuckers, so please don't leave me no comments saying you're defending white people, or you're defending racists or slave masters. None of that bullshit. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is they have the right to run around with that shit all they want. That's their cross to bear, And there's, from what I understand, there's people that say that flag doesn't mean slavery to them. It just means Southern pride, whatever the fuck it means. Frankly, I don't give a shit. It doesn't really fucking bother me. It's a flag. I don't care, So, what you're doing is impeding on people's freedom of expression. And, a lot of Negroes have the mentality that, well, I should be able to say what I want and get away with it. And white people only have that fucking flag out because they are racist. And this is where your common sense or your logic fails you, because if you really have that sentiment that you believe that these motherfuckers are running around with a Confederate flag because they are racist and they believe that they want to oppress you, then shouldn't you want them to have that flag? So you walking down the street and you see these motherfuckers with the flag, if you have that sentiment, you would say, damn, I'm gonna stay away from them motherfuckers. I don't want to clash with these dudes. They gotta go. They mind you, they're not lynching your black ass. They're not doing nothing to you. They just have their fucking flag out. Now, another reason why I'm sort of against this petty victory bullshit, especially with this Confederate flag bullshit, is because all it did was spawn another fucking challenge that you Negroes will put yourselves into, and then your black ass will end up shot, and then you're gonna cry racism, and then Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson gonna come out like the opportunists they are and make money off your stupid black ass. Because what has spawned from this has been a thing called the the flag snatch challenge, or whatever the fuck it's called. You got Negroes running around. I seen these videos. There's two people in a car, right? The guy that's driving is recording. You got his buddy jumps out the car. Mind you, this is moving traffic. There's a truck in front of him. So this is moving traffic. He gets in between the front of the car and the truck in moving traffic to rip a Confederate flag sticker off the back of this fucking truck. This might have been an 18-wheeler or something. Now say that truck stopped short, and then the dude who was recording with one hand and driving, what if he didn't stop in time and sandwich your black ass in between that truck? Would you be crying racism then? Nah, you're doing stupid shit. For what? For a fucking sticker that's this is what I mean that a lot of y'all don't think. There was another video where someone had a Confederate flag on their property. It was on their house. It was like by their door or over their window or whatever. Again, one of these dudes was driving, recording. Dude gets out of the passenger side, runs up onto this person's property, and commences to try and rip this shit down. And he rips it down and gets in the car. And I'm like, dude, you niggas are gonna end up shot. And then it's gonna be the same vicious cycle over and fucking over. If a nigga oh my God. And then another example was a video of these white people driving through town, and they had the Confederate flags on their car. They weren't fucking with you. They were just driving through. They didn't do anything. Here these niggas come throwing bottles at them. Now, if one of them got out and fucked y'all up, who would be the bad guy? You know what I mean? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, who gives a fuck that they got these flags? You see them and you believe that they're racist, don't fuck with them. Listen, I'm out of there. And let me tell you something. I've dealt with real racists in my life. Let me tell you, a real racist ain't gonna fucking be where you motherfuckers are. They just don't want to deal with you. That's their life. Nah, I'm staying away from these niggas. That's the way it is. And you know, it's just ridiculous that y'all are going this far, putting yourselves back in these same scenarios, and y'all are gonna end up fucked up. That's all I gotta say, you know. And I really don't even feel bad, man. I mean, because I'm not fucking with, like I said, if I had that sentiment in life that there's someone like a Nazi, some dude is wearing neo-Nazi shit all over his face, tattooed up, why would I go and fuck with that dude? And this goes into blacks being wanting to be accepted by everybody. As much as y'all say fuck white people, y'all are still looking for acceptance from white people. And look, that's where black people fucked up. Definitely with financial integration and social integration as well. Look, we need our own culture. White people have theirs. White people do their shit. That's why they survive. Black people are out here killing each other because we don't know it. We don't have any culture. Y'all running around shooting everybody up for retarded, for Air Jordans, for candy, for rap songs. It's fucking stupid. And these petty victories, y'all think you're getting places. You're not getting anywhere. You are actually helping out the quote unquote oppressor. Because if you think about it, when you take away a commodity from society, something that people might love and might covet, like the Confederate flag, what you're really doing is you're making something rare, and you're making people go out and spend inordinate amounts of money on the shit. I've already heard of people selling this shit for probably 4 times what you would get for a regular Confederate flag any regular day of the week. But now you made it a collector's item, so y'all just inadvertently helped them out. So, I mean, again, y'all got to think about what you're doing. Think about what the fuck you're fighting for. Worry about your shit. Queen Latifah said this in one movie. I forget what movie it was. And I've said this several times in older videos that motherfuckers need to mind their own fucking business. You know, and Queen Latifah said this. She goes, and someone tell me the movie. Someone post the name of the movie down there because I forget it right now. Where she goes, if people worried about all the dirt on their doorstep or their porch, this world would be a clean place. And that quote speaks fucking volumes. Stop worrying about what other niggas are doing. If they ain't harming you, if they ain't lynching you, fuck them. Don't worry about it. Black people need to stop worrying, jump into conclusions, stop going after fucking Confederate flags when motherfuckers get arrested on shit. Don't sit there and start barbecuing and having parties because these niggas ain't indicted yet. Like, stop. Concentrate on shit that matters. That's all the point of this video is. And I don't want to ramble on. I think I went on too long. And that's all I gotta say. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate, most of all subscribe, and that's it. Peace, bitches.